Hello students, welcome to Standard 4th, Subject Science, Lesson number 12, Air, Water and Weather. In the last topic, we have learnt more about air. Moving air is called wind, a gentle wind is called a breeze, a strong wind is called a gale, very strong winds are called storms, and storms that occur along with thunder and lightning are called thunderstorm. We have also learnt how sea breeze and land breeze are formed. Wind blowing from the sea towards the land during the day is called sea breeze, and wind blowing from the land towards the sea at night is called land breeze. Now let's learn more about water. Do you know more than 70% of the earth's surface is covered with water? As we know that water exists in nature as snow, liquid water and water vapor. These states are interchangeable, means snow changes in liquid water and liquid water changes in water vapor on heating. Also, water vapor changes in liquid water and liquid water changes in snow on cooling. Now, let's get to know the term evaporation and condensation. Evaporation, the heat of the sun changes water from water bodies into water vapor by a process called evaporation. For example, if we keep a glass of water out in the sun, the level of water in it goes down by evening. This is because the heat of the sun has evaporated some water. Thus, when the weather is very hot, more water gets evaporated and so water vapor content in the air increases. This makes the weather humid. Condensation. When we boil water in a pan and cover it with a lid, we find tiny droplets of water on the underside of the lid. These drops have been formed because water vapor has changed into water. This process is called condensation. Clouds are formed when water vapor condenses into tiny water droplets. These tiny droplets come together and form big droplets. Bigger water droplets fall as rain. On cold winter mornings, we see droplets of water on grass and leaves. This is called dew. These droplets are formed by the condensation of water vapor in the air. Did you know when water boils, the bubbles that are seen bursting on the water surface are not air bubbles. In fact, they consist of water vapor.
Fact 5. Cold air holds less water vapor than hot air.
Let's perform an activity to observe water vapor present in air. For this, we need a glass of water and some ice cubes. Fill a glass with ice cubes and leave it for a while at room temperature. You will see tiny droplets on the outer side of the glass. This is because water vapor in the air cools down on coming in contact with cold glass and forms tiny droplets. This is called condensation. Water cycle. In nature, the processes of evaporation and condensation take place continuously. Water evaporates from lakes, rivers, oceans, and other water bodies. It then condenses and falls down as rain and snow. This forms the water cycle. Hope you must have understood this topic well. See you in the next session. Thank you.